To 75-day LeetCode coding challenge, and today we are going to solve our next problem statement, decode string. Let's start. Given an encoded string, return its decoded string. The encoding rule is k bracket encoded string, where the encoded string inside the square bracket is being repeated exactly k times. Note that k is guaranteed to be a positive integer. You may assume that the input string is always valid. There are no extra white spaces, square brackets are well formed, etc. Furthermore, you may assume that the original data does not contain any digit and the digits are only for those repeat number k. For example, there will not be an input like 3a or 2 bracket 4. The test cases are generated so that the length of the output will never exceed 10 raised to 5. So we have given an encoded string. We need to decode the string and return the output. K is the number and the string itself. So it means we need to concatenate the string k times. So if I write 2 of our string ABC, we need to concatenate ABC 2 times. Now check our first test case. 3 3a 2bc. So a is 2 times and bc is also 2 times. So that first write, sorry, a is 3 times. So write a 3 times and bc is 2 times. So bc. For the second test case, so the second test case we have the inner bracket structure also. So this is the outer bracket and this is inner bracket. To solve this kind of problem statement, we first need to solve the most inner bracket and then we need to solve the outer bracket. So for this, let's say 3a2 remain like this, and c 2c we can solve. It means there are 2c. Now you can write 3 times acc and acc. Check third test case. 2 ABC, 2 times ABC and 3 times CD, and then E and F. ABC, 3 times CD, and EF. This is our output. Now let's come to the solution part. To solve these kind of problem statement where we have the nested bracket like a structure, we can use a stack. What we can do, we can in the stack we can push the open bracket and then we can keep on pushing the character A and B and C, and as soon as we get the closing bracket, we can keep on popping from the stack till we get the open bracket. So these kind of problems usually we solve it through the stack. So let's come to the solution part for this, how we are going to solve this using a stack. This is pseudocode. First initialize 2 empty stack. One is called the stack and another is a number stack. Then we are initializing 2 more variables. One is a number and another is our answer. Then we iterate through our input string and get each character ch. If ch is a number, we create our number value. It means suppose there is some string like 120 and a. So for this string, first we need to create 120 and we have defined 2 stack. One is the string stack, you can say, or stack, or another is the number stack. So in number stack, we will store only the number, and in string stack we will store the string. So for this one, 61 or BC, VCD, number stack will go 120 and 161 because 120 came first and then the 61. And in the string stack, we can push ABCD, only the string value, something like this. So we have first created two stack, one to store string and another is to store number stack. Then we have created two variable. One is one is our answer and another is the number that we are forming, because it can be multiple digit also. Now we iterate through each character of the input string. Then if our character is a digit, we update on the number. So suppose 1 can also come, then 2, then 0. So we need to create a number as in 120. Correct? Because it is 120 time of A, it is not 0 time of A. So we need to composite the whole number. That's why this first point. Second, we can encounter, if we encounter an open bracket, push answer to the stack and num set to the stack and reset answer and num. Whenever we are encountering the open bracket, we need to push our number value in the stack, number value in our number stack. So whatever number we have found, suppose for this we have found 120. If we are encountering this open bracket, we encountered open bracket, we push the number stack, and whatever string we have created in our string stack, right now it is empty, so nothing will get pushed. But if we are encountering open bracket, push answer and number to our respective stack and reset answer and num. And it will be more clear when we run do the dry run for this input. And if we are getting a closing bracket, we pop the number from the stack. We also pop the string from the stack. Suppose in the number stack we have the 2 value, and in the string stack we have the ABC value. Then we simply build the result. When the answer string, what we can do, basically 2 times of ABC. So ABC and ABC. This is the number of repetition and this is the last string. So we can build it using concatenating the number of given time. So if the character is closing, repeat popping answer and num from stack and appending string to answer. Otherwise, so these are 3 conditions, and there is the last condition where we append the character to our answer value. Whatever answer we are going to build, we will keep on appending the character to the answer. And in the last, return the final decoded string of answer. So it is hard to understand, but let's do the dry run. But just remember what we are doing if a CH is a digit, and what we are doing if it is a open bracket, closing bracket, and last what we are doing to the answer. So the first condition is initialize an empty stack and num stack, and initialize num and answer. So we have the num variable, answer variable, stack is empty, num stack is empty. Correct? This is our input string, and this output we need to generate. So at the iteration 1, so we have written it, iterate through each character in the input string. So this is our input string. For iteration 1, the character will be 3. This is our 3. And we have write if the CH is a digit, update the number value. So CH is equal to 3, we update the number value. Correct? In the first iteration, when you update the number value, the answer is empty, stack is empty, number stack is empty. For iteration 2, in this input, we get the open bracket. If we are encountering an open bracket, push answer and number to stack and reset answer and num. So we get the open bracket, we push our number 3 into the number stack. So now our number stack have the element 3. Our answer string is empty, so that's why our stack is also empty. Currently there is nothing to push, and we have reset the answer and num. So that's why our answer is again empty. So, and number we can also reset to 0. So we have to reset our answer and num whenever we are encountering the open bracket, and whatever it is in the answer and num, we are putting it into the stack and our number stack. For the iteration 3, we get the value of A. This is the character. So if the character is a digit, we update num. If the character is open bracket and closing bracket, we do something. But if it is then the last condition is if the character is a character itself, then we simply append it to the answer. Character means it is alphabet. So if our character is A, at last we append it here. We append it to our answer. Append to answer. And now our stack is empty and our number stack have the 3 value that we have previously added. Now, for iteration 4, we get a number again. So we update our number value. So we updated number to 2. Answer have the value of A. Stack is empty and number stack have the value of 3. For iteration 5, we get the closing bracket again. So, sorry, for iteration 5, we get the open bracket again. Then again, we push whatever is in number and answer to the stack. So, if we push number to the stack, the new stack is 3, 2. And whatever the answer we are pushing to the stack now is A. Right? And we initialize our answer and number value. Let me write answer is already initialized and number value to 0. So now our number stack have 3 and 2 and our stack have A. And our now let's go to the second next iteration. Iteration 6, we get the character again C. And if our character is C, we need to append it to the answer, what we have written at the last, right? Append character to the answer, append alphabet to the answer. So we append it to the answer. Now our stack contains the A value and number stack contains the 3 and the 2 value. Right? Now we encountered the closing bracket. So whenever we are encountering the closing bracket, we need to pop from the number stack. So we pop it from the number stack. The last element is 2. It means we need to repeat the string 2 times. Now we build our temp variable. Temp variable is a string into repeat time. So whatever is a string is our C. So C into 2 times. So our temp variable is CC. Right? Now our number string looks like this, 3 only, because we have popped the 2 from it. And our answer value will be stack plus our temp variable. Whatever is top of the stack. So what is the top of the stack? It is A. So A plus our temp variable. So temp is CC. So A plus CCC. So our answer is ACC. And now our stack is empty. So what we have done when we are encountering the closing bracket, we are popping from the number stack and we are popping from the answer stack. We are popping from the answer stack here. Then we are building some temp variable which will store the whatever string we have built previously time into the number of repetition that we need to done. So here we have built a temp variable and answer we have to build from whatever is top from the stack plus our temp variable. Right? So now our answer contains ACC. This is the last iteration. Again we get the closing bracket. So we pop from the stack. Our stack contains 3 only. So it means we need to repeat 3 times. And our temp is string into repeat. String, you can say answer. So before the answer was C and we repeated it 2 times. Now whatever is the answer, it is ACC and repeat it 3 times. So if we repeat ACC 3 times, it will look like this. Now before our stack was empty. So if we do the same operation, stack the top element of the stack plus temp, it means empty string plus ACC and it will result in the same string. Now our stack is also empty and number stack is also empty, and at last return this answer variable. So it is same as our output also. So this is the approach that we need to follow, and this is the pseudo code for it. Let's do the coding part now. So we are first creating our 2 stack. One is to store the string and another number stack. So one stack to store our string builder. So this is our string stack. new stack. Similarly, second stack to it, store our number. So num stack. Now iterate over your string integer I equal to 0, I less than s dot len I plus plus get the current character s dot character at I, initialize an empty and num stack, initialize number and answer also. Initialize the number and initialize your answer also. Our answer is string builder. This is our answer. And we have used string builder in place of string to make it more efficient. Now iterate through each character in the input string. If ch is a digit, update number. So ch is a digit means it should be between the 0 and 9. If the current character between the 0 and 9, it means it is a digit. So if ch is greater than equal to 0 and ch is less than equal to 9, it means it is a digit. So you need to build your number. So number can also come like this 1, 2, 3. So you need to build the whole number. So what you can do, number is equal to number into 10 plus your digit. So I'm subtracting the ASCII value from it, because as we are iterating over the character, so suppose any digit came as in 0, so the ASCII value for this will be 48. So we need to subtract the ASCII value out of it to get the digit in between 0 to 9. So that's why ch minus 0. Another thing, if 1, 2, 3 came, how we going to build the number? Suppose first 1 came, so it will be, so our number value is initialized by 0. So the first iteration, it will be 0 into 10 plus 1. So it will be 1. Then our second value came 2. So it will be num into 10. So 1 into 10 plus 1. So it will become, the next value is 2. So 1 into 10 plus 2, it will become 12. Now the next value came 3. So 12 into 10 plus 3. So now it become 1, 2, 3. Right? So that's why we have added logic like this to form our number. Let's delete all this part. Now we updated the number value. Now the second condition is, if the ch is the open bracket, push answer and number to stack, represent reset is answer and num. So else, if our current character is an open bracket, push answer and nums to the stack. So num is stack. Dot push our number. And string stack dot push our answer string. Reset our string stack. And reset our num stack also. Okay, sorry, num stack is 0. Reset our num stack to 0. So now the second step is also done. Now we have to do our third step. If ch is a closing bracket, repeat popping answer and nums from the stack and concatenate it to the our answer. So let's say if our current character is a closing bracket, if it is a closing bracket, what is the repeat that we have to do? Pop it from your number stack, num stack dot pop. This is the count, or you can say repeat. How many times you need to repeat? Num stack dot pop. Bring your temp variable as an answer string only. So now in answer string, pop from the top of the stack, str stack dot pop. Now iterate over your while loop, iterate minus minus when it is greater than 0. Append it to the answer dot append your whatever the temp variable. So what we have done, we have popped how many times we need to repeat. We have added our answer value to temp variable value. We pop the value from the stack. Now whatever is at the top of the stack, we have appended this temp value repeat times. Correct. Now let's do the last condition, otherwise append character to answer. So if our character is alphabet, we simply append it to our answer. So answer plus equal to our character. And at last return the final decoded answer. So our answer will be the final. So return it. This is the approach we have written. First we are handling all the character. If there is an open bracket, push your number and your answer to the stack and initialize it again. If it is a closing bracket, get the how many times you need to repeat the string, then assign your answer to the temporary string, get the top of the stack and append it in to the top of the stack, this temp variable, repeat times. And if your character is alphabet, append it to the answer and return the answer. Let's try to run the test case if it is working. Okay, sorry, we need to initialize our answer and we need to also initialize our num. So let's run it again. Our answer is an string builder, so we need to append it, append the character. And I am returning the string builder to build it to the string. Now our test case is working. Let's submit the solution. Our solution is also working, and thanks for joining the session. Let's meet tomorrow.